Yo,
What's up?
yo, right back at you. It's the Rize podcast with 3 of the 4 horsemen in the building. I'm your host, Coach Squeeze. We got our boy in the studio today, the Swarm, aka the Bible of boxing. So feel free to ask him today anything you want to know about boxing, any level of it. He's going to give you his best answer that he has from his experiences. And last but not least, the CEO of the Rize podcast, he done stepped in. Y'all already know who he is. The towering Inferno Senior Cubs.
What's up?
In the building. Don't get him twisted. He in the heavyweight division. Yeah. Can't run down on him any kind of way. And before we get jumping, top of the morning to y'all brothers, top of the afternoon. We seen some upsets in football yesterday.
They ain't finished. They not finished.
Senior Cubs said, but before we get rolling, we got a lot to talk about today. So let me get the sponsors out of the way. 4-time world champion in 3 different weight classes. The boxing, punching, hit like a tractor trailer with no brakes. And can sit in front of the class and teach this sport. The sweet science. Don't get it twisted. GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. That's the most important thing. That the tool got to be working on your body. Even with boxing, your mind. Box Raw. No. Under Armour. Thank you for all you do. See, I got the combine joint on today. Under Armour got the combine joint on today. We appreciate y'all. And last but not least, the best gear in boxing today, Box
Raw.
Oh, the official gear of boxing. Man, they gotta start paying me for these little commercials.
It's coming.
Hey, we got come on, we putting them out there, baby. All the way for Africa. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
from here to Tokyo. You remember that kitty from here to Tokyo? You remember that? These kids? The little Rob. They don't do that no more, do they, man? Miss Mary, Matt. All just huh?
They don't know nothing about that.
The double Dutch bus walking down the street.
You going too far.
See, I ain't cussing at you. Just listen to the old right. Listen to the old right. Hey, Coach, he might got this, but he's still a baby. You know what I mean?
I hear you, Coach. I hear you.
He want to have big babies, But top of the morning, top of the afternoon to you, bro.
Hey, gotta shout out Damari, man. It's through me, man. It's a Damari Filson hoodie right
from
here.
The Upton Boxing Center.
From the Upton Boxing Center. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We showing love and support.
Yeah, man. Last night, the truth was
what about last night?
Yes, it's over. Hold on, I got
you. Here we go.
The kids are gone.
I knew this was coming.
What's the use of trying to hang on? Too much, too little, too late. Ever try again. I already said it. Go ahead, Swami. I already said it.
Before everybody start all these excuses, just remember Tank did it with one hand.
Yup. That's what I'm saying. Yo. And
one hand.
Yo, when I found out he was going up against That guy, man, what's his name?
Maxao.
Yeah,
That's his name.
Maxao,
Yeah.
from the Philippines.
Yeah.
When I first heard that the matchup was happening, I said to myself, oh shit, that's who we fighting. That's what I said to myself. I said, that's who we fighting. I'm like, oh, he ain't gonna be able to bring that pity pat stuff. And from round one, yo, I seen that he ain't had nothing coming. Yo, and he touched that dude over the fight with probably like 500 left hands through 12 rounds and ain't sit him down one time. 500 left hands. Now, I'm not on here to bash nobody, but we just speak the truth and the facts. I wish him the best, man, but don't sell some cash, some checks that sell some death that cash you can't check or cash, because Tank is another level, man. You was begging for that fight. If you could see on YouTube, he was like, ooh, I want you so bad. And
4 years ago.
You too small. Like Tank say, you too light in the ass. Yeah, you're a little boy. Man, he been to hurt that boy, man.
Yeah, Tank stop it.
A Swarm, he can't crack an egg.
I always say his right hand is the strong side. He should have been orthodox fighting from the day he gloved up.
Yeah.
Left, it wasn't shit on his left. That's because he's not a southpaw.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And a lot of people say he won the fight because he was moving pretty. Yeah, the moves look good, the defense look good, but hands win fights.
They say he won that?
Swami with the lip ball on.
People think he won, but the moving was good, but moving don't win fights. Hands win fights.
Small May, stop, yo. Where you hear that from, yo? Stevie Wonder called you.
Go on the internet. That's all they talking about. First
they definitely saying that he said he thought he won the fight.
Oh my God.
That boy punished him.
Hands win fights, man. I don't care what nobody says.
Yo, that boy beat him from round one. I'm glad they didn't rob that boy, man.
Yeah.
Gary Russell definitely saying he won the fight. He did enough to win the fight.
Nah. He did good with one hand, but he was behind, Hands win fights, man.
So what exactly happened to that shoulder?
It can
he jammed it.
No, he tore a ligament in it back in the Olympics when he was training in the Olympics. But he should have got surgery. He didn't get surgery.
And he hit it wrong. You can see when he threw it that it almost like it jammed because the punch wasn't fully extended. It was like the guy was close. He threw it and it jammed and re-aggregated it. So Tank did it with one hand. And he threw the other hand when he had to through the pain.
That's what that's the point I was ready to get at.
Guy.
Because he was still using it as a rangefinder, but he ain't sending it at all.
But taking nothing from Tank, but it is a different injury that Guy had.
It is.
But that's why I was asking exactly what happened, because I feel as though if you can still pick it up, you still should be able to send it.
That arm come out, you can't even lift it, man.
No, nope. That's why he was lifting it, using it as a rangefinder.
Yeah. But he tried. He went out on his shield. But he didn't fight.
No, most definitely, like total different injury, man.
Man, Tank was going for Gary in that fight because I bet Tank.
For real?
I bet Tank last night. I ain't gonna tell you what we bet, but
lunch on you. Let's just say that lunch on you next week.
I won the bet. Tank was going for hats off to Tank. He was supporting Gary. But I seen something different way before the fight. And I told Tank, Gary ain't winning this fight.
That's what I said.
So let me ask you this, Coach. Is these layoffs hurting these boxers?
Yeah,
Are these long layoffs hurting these boxers?
Yeah. You can train in the gym, you can do every fucking thing you want, but that actual fight is keep your timing and shit together. You know what I mean? Your layoff hurt, man. It hurts.
2 years?
But do you have some fighters that can lay off and cut like Sugar Ray Leonard? He laid off before he fought Hagler, came back and destroyed Hagler.
But you know what, though?
Boxer. That's a different type of boxer.
That's 1 in a million.
Yeah, that's true.
Floyd Mayweather did it. Came back with Marquez at the year 14, 16 month layoff from his hands.
Another different type of boxer.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I call Floyd the Tom Brady of boxing. He ain't gonna overpower you, but he gonna out chess.
Call him Tom Brady. Why don't you call him Michael Jordan of boxing?
Michael Jordan. We could go Michael Jordan, but I called him what I called him, nigga.
Who bloodline is closest?
Nigga.
Yeah.
When I called him, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't ducking from the gym. You already know.
Hey, you might have some old school panel behind you, but that shit played out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you good, Smarmy? With that Lexington Market puff coat on.
Check this out, baby. Warming in them days. You see that right there? When the sun hit it, it warms you up, baby.
That shit look like aluminum foil.
Nah, it ain't no foil.
I'm just slicing with you.
All right.
Yeah, man. I'ma tell you. It's a different animal, man. With that, it's a total different animal, man.
I agree.
Total different animal, yo.
I think my coach heard you.
Everybody can't lay off like that and come back and pick back up. So that'll let a lot of people know it's 1 in the gym. It's 1 in the gym, yo. Because if you get in the right spawn and you traveling, you bringing people in, and your people bringing you might say, like you did a few times with Killer, you would bring different people in that you knew that needed to get her where she needed to be. That's coaching. Everybody can't do that. You can't put them in front of nobody that don't got no skill or talent because they ain't gonna grow.
And one of Gary Russell's recent spar sessions leaked out, man. I said, man, he don't look too good. You know? I felt something from the jump. His timing looked it off. Yeah. The whole time it probably was his injury, you know?
He warmed up as the rounds went on. Far as his movement, because he was getting touched.
Yeah, he went out on the shield, man.
He went out on the shield.
You got respect.
Definitely, hats off to him, because I always been a Gary Russell fan, man, because I always was fascinated about his boxing skill and his speed and his boxing IQ. So I always been a fan of him. I wish him the best. Like the Smarmy say, he's been supposed to got that surgery.
Yeah.
This might have exposed that injury. This fight finally came. That's why he might have been taking 2 years off, a year and a half at a time.
Yeah, because he had it since the Olympics.
Because ain't nobody know about this injury.
So I got a question. It's good to talk about Gary Russell and all, but Coach Calvin revealed last week who Tank next opponent is. How y'all feel about this Rolly fight?
Oh shit, man! Tank will beat the shit out of Rolly, man.
Hey,
Is that the fight you want to see?
Yeah,
Rolly or Lomachenko? Because Lomachenko on the table too, I hear.
so Rolly talked himself into an ass, and I want to see that too.
AAC, yeah.
What's up, coach?
When you go to the Chinese joint,
Right.
you like yakimen.
Oh yeah.
Well, you might stop eating it after you see that Rolly video they put up. Rolly hitting the bag and Tank. Yo looked like he had epilepsy. Yeah. Yo was moving all over the place. Yo, I was laughing. I thought it was like a commercial, a comedy commercial. Yo looked like a boxing yakimen, yo.
See, I ain't see it.
Tank gonna knock him in the next week, yo.
But what they saying is, well, Rolly on the table next, and Tank calling for Loma, saying he want Loma. How you so basically? How do you feel about the Loma fight, Tank versus Lomachenko?
You at Smarmy? You want to answer that?
Tank versus Lomachenko. I'm going with Tank.
No, we
know who you going with, but how you feel about it?
Going with, champ, but
by knockout.
You calling around?
Ace.
You think I'm just throwing this out there on the hook. You can run, but you can't hide. So you say 8, because you know Lomachenko gonna be sketchy about that power. So he gonna try to stay on the outside, move quick, run, slip, flop, flip. That's he got to slow down.
This is what you said. You said he was gonna try.
I got Tank walking him down. What you say, Senior?
Definitely. Tank definitely gonna walk his ass down.
Yeah, because he can't hit Tank and hurt him.
Like, I told you, I want to see Lopez go back against Loma.
Yeah.
I want to see Lopez go. I want to see Lopez go against Loma. But I just really think like now, like
Lopez fucked the money up, man.
I think now, like with some of these fights, the way they've been going, cherry picking ain't working. Cherry picking ain't working. So you gotta start giving us these big name fights because these motherfuckers taking L's, messing up the bag.
They're taking L's to the cherry.
Yeah, they messing up the bag. So you running them away from big names, and they taking L's from the cherry picker. So you gotta start giving us these big fights. Or by the time they get there to the big fight, it ain't gonna be no money in it because they ain't already got beat by, you know what I mean, Joe Blow.
Yep, fuck the bag up.
Look at Lopez. You ain't never seen nobody mess the bag up like Lopez.
He fucked it up big time.
I don't know. We could argue Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, Joshua fucked the bag up with that.
Because they wanted to see that Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua for about 3 years in a row, and Eddie Hearn didn't want it to go down.
They lost huge money on that fight.
They lost the biggest payday they probably gonna ever see.
Y'all see the undercard?
I listen, coach.
I watched.
I got me a nice meal, right? I don't mean to cut you off, Coach Reese. I got me a nice meal, right? You know, we got one of them big beds where we got the big headboard, the big footboard, so you can sit on the footboard. Sat on the footboard so I wouldn't go to sleep. That's where I woke up this morning. Still on the damn footboard.
Yeah, Matias knocked what's dude's name?
His name, like his last name Matias and the other one first name Matias. Right?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
he knocked this man out last night.
In the 8th round.
Yeah. You know, Remo beat the one he knocked out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, in 2019.
Yo was tough.
Yeah, he tough as shit.
Remo. That boy.
Real Matias versus Petros Anayan, some shit like that.
Remo beat him. I was hoping he would win, so you know he can come at Remo with a rematch.
So, where you see Matias at 140?
He a beast.
Right now, I don't see nobody beating him at 140 unless he fight Tank. That's it. At 140.
What about if Teofimo Lopez go up to 140?
He can't handle the fucking lightweight. He go up to 40, he gonna get his ass beat.
He do blow up in between fights, coach.
Yeah, but ain't strong enough.
So you saying Matiz gonna sweep the 140, but you see,
Yeah,
He definitely a beast. He definitely a monster.
Yeah, he gonna sweep it.
until he run across somebody that can crack.
And somebody that can box.
Yeah. If you don't hit that kid and hurt him, he coming forward.
Barrios
He didn't look like he was in the fight.
Right?
Say it again.
Barrios ready to fight Thurman at 140, right? That's who he fight next, right?
47.
Oh, 47. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people laughing about that fight with Keith Thurman. They call it Keith Thurman a joke.
He gonna beat Keith Thurman, you know.
You think so?
Another one been laid off.
And they all hurting.
Wait a minute, and he got a shoulder injury. Or maybe something.
I seen him hitting the bag, yo.
Did
doing a little drill.
Did the bag hit him back?
Yo,
They yacht me, coach.
Yo, I seen him hitting the bag, yo. I was like, that don't look like no Keith Thurman. Yo, he's hitting the bag like a little girl. Like no pop. None of that, yo. It was just his. And he was slow. He looked too big. I hope Mario Barrios do beat him. Keith Thurman felt like a cake in the oven, yo. You know when your mother say don't run through the house, the cake in the oven.
Yeah.
It'll drop. Yeah. I don't see him getting back to the glitz and glamour he was once at.
He got married. He started eating different.
Big boy. I like him with the suit on talking about the sport.
Excuse me. I gotta do something, man. Shout out to the wife, man. She made me some fish and fried potatoes and onions this morning. Good God Almighty, man.
This morning?
Woo, for breakfast ain't nothing like a Sunday with fried fish, potatoes and onions, boy. Good gosh Almighty.
Man. Damn, I had oodles and noodles and shit.
Man, listen, shout out to the wife, man. God damn.
See?
I think she got the best fried potatoes and onions in the business, too.
Imagine if you was a fighter, right? And that's what you be eating.
This guy work hard, coach. That's all.
See that?
Hey, coach, what you say? He blowing it. You blowing it.
Hey, this guy work harder than shit because them motherfucking fried potatoes and onions are missile.
Shit.
Coach K, what you had this morning for breakfast? Your oatmeal shot?
Yeah. How you know? You seen it on my page?
Nah, you told me at the gym.
Yeah. I ate some oatmeal.
Oatmeal and orange juice?
Yeah. How you know? I got in the car this morning and I had a little soda from McDonald's that was still cold, right?
From where?
McDonald's yesterday.
So stop eating that dog food, coach.
No, the ice was still in the cup and it was still cold, so I sipped on it.
Stop eating that McDonald's shit. That shit terrible for you.
I know. Shit come from overseas too.
That shit ain't no good for you, man.
He don't eat it like that though.
Eating it pure. You know, I ain't been to McDonald's in like 10, 12 years.
Hey yo, it's funny you say that. Come on, senior, as a child, we used to dance in the car when we was going to.
Yo, that was our routine. Yo, my grandfather would put me, rest in peace, man. He come pick me and my little cousin up. That's the first place he taking us get a Happy Meal. Then we going out of our business. But now, man, listen, Slim. The last time I used to realize like McDonald's and Golden Corral, I don't go there no more. Both of them, you can eat them, and by the time you get home, it's on its way out.
Hey, senior, what's next for Gary Russell, you think?
Retirement.
I think if he get his shoulder fixed and the heel good, he got some more fighting.
Cause you gotta figure out like he gotta get it fixed.
because he only fight once a year, so he don't have a bunch of wear and tear on his body.
Yeah, but he gotta get it fixed. They got he what 34, 35, 33.
33.
33. They gotta open that up and go on. I mean, he got healed. He not young.
It ain't the surgery where you gotta cut and get all these stitches. They just go in with the camera and connect some things, and it's not a surgery where you get sliced open, you know.
So that's gonna have him off about a year, right? Another year, right?
Also a year.
We say about 8 months.
Yeah.
6 to 8 months.
Ain't looking good. Ain't looking good. Retirement. Just go ahead and give it up. What's that? An Android?
I like his little brother.
The whole Russell family, they're good peoples, man.
I like his little brother.
Yeah, but that's when you just start doing investing more in his little brother. Get like, you know what I mean? The time.
I like his little brother. I like his little brother.
So what we got? What's going on with the amateurs, coach? What's up with the amateurs coming out the gym?
We got them going to Kansas City next month for the national.
I'm on the air. Hold on.
How many we got fighting?
7. I want to say 7.
How many coming back?
7.
That's what I like to hear.
7.
So, coach, has been for the last 2 weeks jumping back with the amateurs, where it all started from with you and Calvin. Man, what that do to your spirit, far as rejuvenating why y'all got in the sport?
I've been missing it, man, but it's a motivation to keep me going. When you see a kid, they come in the door, they don't know nothing, you look at them, they start developing. That's motivation right there, man. And then they get on the road and they travel for the first time. I like to see the expression when they travel, you know?
Yeah.
We had a kid some years ago, 21 years old, man. People don't know. They just think we boxing trainers and kids come to the gym to box. Nah. We went to D.C., man. And he was sitting in the back of the van. And he saw the White House for the first time in his life. And you know what hurt, though? He was 21 years old, right? He never been outside of Baltimore. Wait a minute. West Baltimore. His whole life. It ain't his fault. It's his fucking parents' fault.
Yeah. I was in a Jamaican store on
and that's what happens when you that's why the crime's so high in Baltimore. That's part of the reason. It's like you keep an animal in a cage, they get fucking mean.
Mm-hmm.
Here in the fucking city, the city just like a fucking cage. And they get mean.
And they start fighting each other.
And that's what's happening all over the fucking country.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in people need to travel to see different shit so you can really have something to like, damn, I want to go back. You know what I mean?
When I was a kid, my parents, my aunts, my uncles, they took us places, man.
Yup.
These kids don't go nowhere. I mean, they never been out of the city.
Up and down the block where the bullets be flying.
I don't even want to start no argument on here because people will hit, not the parents in the gym, but people will hit and get defensive on and shit. But it's sad. You get some of these kids, they get a check every month and it ain't going to them. Their parents get a check every month, you know? But the kids don't see it.
That's been happening for eons, man.
Yeah, but I think like now, like it's so sketchy because like when I was coming up, like say like you might be going somewhere, Coach Kenny, and me and you homeboys. I might jump in the car with you. Yeah, you know what I mean, it'd be no problem. But nowadays, people scared to let their kids go with other kids. You see what I'm saying?
Because Unc might be a molester.
Yeah, so like that's part of it. Like, you know what I mean? But like my grandfather, man, he used to listen. He used to do it. My aunts, my uncles, they come get me, or I go with them. You know what I mean? Like we went places. You see what I'm saying? But now everybody's so busy doing nothing. But then when it's time to go somewhere, they go and leave the kids behind.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, when my grandfather was living, he used to say, "Tell that boy pack a bag. We go We go to Dutch country, great adventures. We be down Virginia, South Carolina. My uncle and them take me to visit their family out of Baltimore, and I see different stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, the air is clear. They growing crops over there, and with food sources.
Just seen a rabbit for the first time in his life, man. He was in his 20s. First time he seen a real. That shit sad.
And shout out to my Uncle Mustafa, man. When I go to my cousin's house with my Uncle Mustafa, you never know where you're gonna end up. I remember one time, like, he just told us to get up in the truck. We woke up 2:00 in the morning, was in the woods. He dropped us off at a camp, said, all right, I'll see y'all later. 4 days later, I seen my cousin walking across the field. I'm trying to chase her down. I ain't see her no more for 3 more days. Ain't know where the hell I was at, but I was having the time of my life at this camp.
That's it. You remember that for the rest of life.
We was paintballing, kayaking, all types of shit. Like I still couldn't tell you to this day where I was at, but we had a ball in there.
I know, man. How to skin, man. I could skin a chicken, man, when I was a kid because I witnessed it. The kids today can't skin no chicken.
I can't skin no chicken. I can cook my ass off, but I can't skin no chicken.
I witnessed it being done, and I remember how it was done. So if I had to do it, I could do it. But you tell a kid,
Coach Kenny ain't scared of animals.
No, hell no.
Yo came in there with a snake one day. Yo came in the gym with a big ass snake.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Every creature on this earth, it don't turn down food. So you can make friends with damn near anything on this earth.
Yo, Amir Liggins said, I never seen somebody control a pit bull like Kenny. He can meet the meanest dog and he won't try to bite Kenny or bark.
Look, you give me, I say 15 minutes, maybe an hour with any fucking dog. This meanest dog, nobody, the owner, nowhere around. I can walk that motherfucker on a leash. If it's in the yard beefing with me, I can get his ass within an hour and walk him. He might be the meanest fucking dog in the world.
So that's how you do your fighters the same way. The meanest fighter you got him.
Same thing.
Hey, Swami.
And call the police force, get their best canine. I'll walk that motherfucker on a leash.
My uncle used to tell me about this guy back in the day. He said, man, back in like the 60s or something, they had a big ride out Drew Hill Park. He said they had a big ass ride. He was like, man, the police sick the dogs on him.
And he sick the dog back on the police.
He said, man, that motherfucker got down on one knee, talked to that motherfucker, and that dog turned around and went after the police.
I got a homeboy, man. He took the baddest dog in the neighborhood. He made friends with the baddest dog in the neighborhood. Nobody could believe he got that dog out the gate, man.
Damn.
And he just like me with the animals. He can get a dog. It's easy, man. It's easy.
It's easy when you know what you're doing.
Yeah. It's different tricks with different dogs, though. You know.
I ain't scared of no dog. Like, I ain't scared of no dog. I don't run from no dogs, but some dogs I'm just not playing with.
Now, if a dog jump on me just like that, I can't stop him right then and there. But if I met the dog and shit, I can get him.
Like I remember one time when the kids was kids, this big ass Rottweiler, Slim. He was chasing the kids. I ain't had no choice. I had to grab him. That motherfucker calm right down. I was daddy of the year that day. The kid, oh my God, that's it. Man, my heart was in there like this. I got his ass.
Shit.
So, Swami, what they say Rolly supposed to be next. So, if Rolly next, when would camp start?
It depends on the fight date that they set.
I think Coach said March, right?
I heard April. So it's up. We don't know yet.
They talking about Garcia and Witchmacombe in April.
No, I don't see
Garcia and who?
They talking about Garcia and I just read this shit, man. Garcia and because he not taking Pitbull Cruz. He running from Pitbull Cruz, but he ready to get. I got you. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I just was reading this shit.
Hey, Swami, while he looking that up, what about Matias and Hitchison? Somebody said.
Man.
Tevin Farmer. That's who he ready to fight. I ain't even got to look it up. Garcia and Tevin Farmer.
Hell of a fight right there.
Garcia and Farmer?
No, Richardson and yeah.
How you feel about that fight? Garcia and Farmer.
Farmer. Hold up. What Garcia you talking about?
Ryan Garcia versus Tevin Farmer.
Oh, Farmer boxed the shit out of him. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he ready fuck the bag up. Well, I already knew his next fight gonna be a loss anyway. I don't give a fuck who he fight. Garcia, his next fight gonna be a loss. I don't give a fuck who he fight.
Yeah, he a joke, man.
Yo, they say that Margitty making like $2 to $3 million just off of the social media.
So
Get that bread. Get that bread.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he took off. They was talking about it the other day on YouTube. The money he reeling in from his doing the YouTube stuff. Yo, making millions of dollars doing that.
That's why his next fight gonna be a loss. I don't care who he fight. The passion is not there. You bring in, you making money like that. The passion not there because it's already there. You already have the bag.
You gotta want to fight, man.
You got other options to where though, man. If I lost, fuck box, I ain't worried about that shit. I'm making all this off that. You see what I'm saying?
And that's what Rolly doing. As soon as Rolly get a big ass payday, he ain't boxing no more.
What about what about Matias and Rize?
He out hustle Regis. He probably stopped Regis too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, time out. No. Fondora. What's the fight we got to revisit, Coach Squeeze? What's the fight we got Coach Kenny back, so what's the fight we got to revisit?
Figueroa.
And
did y'all watch it?
Let's go back. What we got to talk about?
I don't see
how you feel about that fight, Coach Squeeze?
I don't see what the hell he's seen.
You talking to the Swami like that? Oh my gosh, it's blasphemy.
You thought Figueroa won?
Nope.
I said it could have went either way.
I say it could have been a tie, a draw, and it could have went either way. I don't see him definitively dominating that fight.
No, he didn't. He didn't dominate in that. He threw the more effective shots, though.
Of course, yeah, he did. Yeah. He did.
That
but we all know how Figueroa fight. Figueroa fight ugly.
Right, but he didn't. Fulton threw the most effective punches.
Yeah, he did. But once again, Figueroa stayed in his lane and fought the way he fight. Punches and bunches. Yeah. They weren't. Yo, that judge was on him with them behind the head shots. He said he wasn't having it.
Yeah.
He broke his rhythm a lot because he like punching behind the head.
That was the right thing to do, though, right?
Correct. And they told him back when in the locker room, he said, we talked about it. He said, this is a strong warning. He said, I'm gonna start taking points from you.
Yeah.
That was one of the best officiating I seen
last year, man. The best fight.
Yeah. Fulton was at the fights last night. They was talking to him. And I seen my boy Boost Ennis in the background.
Yeah, Boost Ennis next up.
He got a fight yet?
As soon as he get that #1 spot, boy, all hell gonna break loose in that welterweight division. Motherfuckers better make their mind up what they want to do. Shit.
You know, I don't like when you got it's a Swami. It's a bunch of prospects out there, yo. They was running them on Showtime Prospects. I pulled it up and was watching. They was talking about the Towering Inferno at the 154, and Sean Porter say that ain't fair. that yo 6'6", 6'7", and can make 154.
But he was on his ass his last fight though, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold his own and the stiff that competition get. Good kid.
Well, he like to bang a little bit too much for me.
But if he can do it, that might just be his style, you know?
Yeah, but Swami, I think like you say, put him up against Hagler, yo.
Put anybody Hagler, any of the today's fighter.
Against Hagler and them wasn't making that money like that, man.
No.
They was robbing. It took Hagler, I didn't even know, it took Hagler about almost 5 years before he got that title shot.
He made $15 million when he fought Tommy Hearns.
But he took a while to get there.
He took the blue collar way, man. It's not easy. It's not easy, man.
Crazy, yo.
Come with time, you know?
Yeah, don't now everybody saying,
look, 100 years from now, fighters might be getting $1 billion for 12 rounds.
Yep. Ali and them used to fight 15 on Wild World of Sports.
Yeah.
On Sundays, Wild World of Sports used to come on, and Ali and them
fighters been getting robbed, man.
Hey, Coach Ken. Hey, Coach Kenny, how you feel about this fight? Jeffrey Harris say, I need to train, but I'm calling out Coach Squeeze. How you feel about that fight?
Who said that?
Jeffrey Harris.
Who's Jeffrey Harris?
One of our viewers, he said he need to train, but he calling out Coach Squeeze.
All I can say is come correct. Squeeze sharp.
Hey,
Squeeze
look,
sharp.
call me out. I'll give you my phone number, dude.
I don't know, Coach Squeeze. Turn out the lights.
Let's make it.
Hey, it's the sport of boxing, man. I'm retired right now, though. Wait, yep. I'm gonna sit out for 2 years, then come back. Tell Jeffrey Harris I'm gonna sit out for 2 years.
Y'all see my IG page yesterday?
No.
Calvin getting ready for.
Oh no, I posted that on the joint.
He get what?
Yeah.
He getting ready for the coaches brawl for it all.
Jake Paul.
Man, listen.
Let Jake Paul answer that call.
Who you putting your money on?
Coach Calvin.
Oh shit. What's the purse?
I don't know. Hopefully it's over $1 million. I'm betting everything.
What's the card? I need to know that card. Who all on that card?
I don't know. You know Jake Paul control that shit.
Yo, them niggas making money, yo.
The new wave of the internet, man. They caught on social media and YouTube, and they doing what they supposed to do. You can't get mad at them.
Yo, they making yo, them boys getting, yo, you see their mansion, yo, them boys getting, they doing their podcast, they making millions of dollars from their podcast. They don't even got a box, yo.
Yeah, but they got a passion for it. You can't control that when you got a passion for it. Like I got a cousin, he played in the NFL and everything. He was a firefighter at heart. And in Florida, he broke curfew. He got articles where he carrying people out of burning buildings. Like since he was a kid, he always had a scanner by his bed, and he got newspaper articles. He was a firefighter. He just knew how to play football.
He like setting fires when he was a kid.
No, he ain't setting no fire. He like going to put them out.
Put them out and shit. I think all kids did that. I used to put shit in a pile and burn it.
I almost set my grandmother's house on fire one time.
Oh, I did it before too. Playing with the paper airplane in the kitchen, and it got on the stove. I got my ass whipped.
What?
I got my ass whipped so bad one time, boy. You know how your mother cooks some greens and she let them cool on the stove, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she can put it in the refrigerator. My dumb ass up late, 12 o'clock at night. Wasn't even supposed to be up. We had a BB gun. I ain't even supposed to have a BB gun. And I shot that fucking pot. and that motherfucking hole in them greens was pissing out on the floor.
Mm.
I was like, what the hell was that noise? My ass supposed to be in bed, number one. I'm in the house with a fucking BB gun. Punished like a motherfucker.
The memories, though. The memories.
Yeah.
Yo, what y'all think about Danny Garcia talking about moving up to 54?
He's 33 years old. Last minute payday. It's a good move. Get the bread and retire. I love to see him fight Charlo.
You say what?
I love to see him fight Charlo.
We already know who senior won the fight. When you mentioned Charlo, he only want one person getting that bag.
You know who it is, Lorenzo Truck Simpson. Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Senior want to see him fight both of them.
Trucker beat him.
I know he will.
Senior want to see him fight both of them back
Both
to
of
back.
them. Both of them. Pick one. Both of them.
He got everything over them. He'll beat him.
For real. That's the fight I want to put Truck on all the way on top. You know what I mean? Not both of them Charlo brothers off.
Back to back.
I wouldn't mind saying, but Coach Kenny say he too small. The kid that was talking smack, Joey Spencer.
Too small for Truck.
We got anything next for Truck yet?
No, he don't have no date yet. I ain't heard nothing.
I want to get one of them Charlo brothers, man. So
I want him to be a little bit more active too. Get that bag, yo.
It's coming.
It's coming. Once you get one of them Charlo brothers, it's coming.
He 11-0 right now, you know. Oh, y'all go back and look at Russell interview after the fight. He know he rocking the limp balls, right? Check him out when y'all get off here. He rocking balls, yo. I seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, he know what time it is. Don't forget the struggle.
I know that's right, yo.
Don't forget the struggle.
Don't forget the struggle, man. You know,
Kool-Aid, mayonnaise sandwich, the syrup sandwich, the mustard sandwich, the fucking slice of toast on 2 pieces of white bread just so you have a crunch, like you got meat on it. That was the struggle, man.
I ain't never do no mayonnaise sandwich, no mustard sandwich.
You ain't been through the struggle, man.
But them syrup sandwiches, my shit. Give me some syrup and biscuits. I do that all day long.
No, put that syrup on white bread. The struggle was real.
Who you want to see? I already know who you want to see coming up. Senior.
Truck get a shot at Charlo.
This year?
Nah. Couple more fights down the line.
I told you, like the next 2 fights, I want to see it.
Get him up to 10 rounds. Couple 10 rounds on his belt. Then we can go at him.
I want to see. I told you, I want to see Tank. I want to see Tank and Haney in Vegas, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I want to see Tank and Haney in Vegas.
You think that's a good one, Small?
Yeah.
Tank,
what's your problems with it? What's your problems with it?
What's my problem with it?
Yeah.
Man, Devin Haney can't keep no Tank off of him, man.
But
listen, sooner or later, yo, these people that's selling all these wolf tickets, they got to get cashed in.
He gonna fuck the bag up and he lose to somebody else.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, these motherfuckers are losing to people. Oh no, he ain't gonna lose to him.
I like Devin Haney though, but he just lacking that keep you off of me power. It don't gotta be devastating knockout power, but keep you honest power.
That Cambosa had to do to keep Lopez off his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had to.
Who you want to see fight Cambosa?
Tank. That was a good fight for Tank.
Where at though?
It don't matter.
It matters because Tank ain't going to Australia where Cambosa's won his next fight.
He went to motherfucking UK.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to Australia.
Let me tell you something. Tank ass will go anywhere. He won't have no problem fighting. All he is his corner.
That Australia, it ain't. I'm telling you, it ain't even about who he fighting. It's the what's going to happen, what can happen in Australia. No, I wouldn't do Australia.
Talk to me.
Home cooking at its best in Australia.
Tank knocking that boy out, man. You ain't got to worry about the home cooking.
He definitely.
He knocking him out, and you ain't worry about the home cooking. See,
I think that's gonna be a tough fight, though. I think that's gonna be a tough fight for
Tank Kambosos.
It's okay to think.
I don't think Kambosos is a pushover like that.
He's too small.
But skills pay the bills, and he definitely ain't more skilled than Tank. His boxing IQ ain't even in the area of Tank's. I'm just testing his resolve.
I like Kambosos, but if Tank can hit him.
If Tank don't stop Kambosos in Australia, we're gonna have a problem. If it go the distance, we're gonna have a problem.
Don't think negative, man.
No, I'm not thinking negative. I'm just telling you about Australia. I know what's gonna happen. I wouldn't take that fight in Australia.
He's saying they might rob him, Smom.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that fight in Australia.
I think he should fight him
on Pennsylvania Avenue.
They can bring that fight back to Baltimore. They can bring that. I don't think the Baltimore arena big enough though.
If they do it on Pennsylvania Avenue, Kambosos gonna get robbed.
You talking about before the fight?
He gonna get robbed before the fight.
Yeah.
They're gonna rob him again.
You talking about before the fight, coach?
You say rob, they gonna kill his ass.
Shit.
Yo, Kambosos might not even come to the fight once he stop him past Penn North.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen no shit like this.
Let him
I'm
fight
going home
in the center of
Pennsylvania,
Penn North and North Avenue.
Right there, taking the Penn North. I'm telling you,
New Jack City, yo.
Man, listen.
Yo, I read an article that the bus stop on North and Pennsylvania is the most dangerous bus stop in the country.
They got a police sitting there 24 hours a day, and 3 motherfuckers still get killed on that corner.
Yo, most dangerous bus stop in the country. Pennsylvania, North Avenue, and the police sit there 24/7.
Yo, and I'm talking about, I know since the police been sitting there, about 100 motherfuckers and got killed on that corner. Not off to the side, not around, on that corner, literally.
Right in front of the fucking police. That shit's sad, man. Most dangerous bus stop in the country.
I mean, when I was in the 9th grade, we stopped at that bus stop. 2 motherfuckers was beefing. You know, back then you could pull a emergency exit on the window to open the window all the way up. Motherfucker body slant that nigga through the window. Boom, slanting right on North and Pennsylvania at that bus stop right there.
My daughter was sitting at the red light and the dude busted nigga right next to the car. Shit, I would have ran that motherfucking red light.
Some red lights, I don't wait at anyway.
Motherfucking hammers go off. You gotta get the fuck out the way.
Some red lights, I do not wait at. I'm gone.
I was out, what was I at? I was gonna go in the store, right? Before I got the car, I counted 5 motherfucking guns.
Damn.
I ain't going in this motherfucking store. How the fuck? How can I count the guns and the police can't count the fucking guns? I see that shit before I get out the car. Damn. He strapped. I pulled the fuck off, man. I go get my food somewhere else.
Yeah, they got a spot over east. My homie was like, yo, they got the best food. Don't go there at night, though. If you do, you better be strapped. He said,
Sometimes I take a chance, though, man. You know, as long as you stay in your lane and shit.
I mean, you know how I move. You're gonna move right regardless.
I'm hungry enough. I said, fuck it, I'm going to get this food. But that particular day, fast. There was too much going on. Put up no crossfire. Fuck that. I counted 5 guns before I got out the car. I said, I ain't even getting out the car.
What's next for Terrence Crawford?
Shit, $6 million payday.
With who though?
It don't matter. He won't get that bread. He won't get that bread.
Who you think he fighting next?
You know, what you think about Terrence Crawford and but he great fight. The one Tank just beat. The one Barrios.
Cruz.
Barrios.
Oh, Barrios. And you say and who?
Him and Terrence Crawford.
And Barrios?
Walking in the park. Walking in the park for Crawford.
I do better with Terrence more than he would.
That'd be a nice fight though.
Hey coach, let me ask you a question. Because lately I be reading and shit, I be saying stuff like people really think like Tank is a slow starter when it comes to boxing.
I'll tell you what. Whoever think that, let them get in the ring and jump on Tank in the first round, see how fast he's stuck.
Yeah, like I be really like when I be watching Tank fight, you know what I mean? Like he's not a slow starter. He's not.
Listen, Tank got motherfucker 25 knockouts. How the fuck is he a slow starter? And some first round within the first 4 rounds.
These people like the boxing analysts or just the don't know shit about boxing.
Listen,
like you cannot say he's a slow starter.
You got a lot of motherfuckers in boxing, right? Their dad bought him every toy in the fucking world, but he bypassed them boxing gloves when he saw much. We out with boxing gloves on. My father bought us fucking boxing gloves every fucking year. But these guys never even put on a pair of boxing gloves as a kid. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know what it feel like to get hit or throw a punch. See, we been there. We've been in the, we had gloves growing up every year. So they don't know what the hell they talking about.
I told that motherfucker like a computer. Like, I look at him as like a computer because if you watch him, like he's recording, breaking everything down.
Mm-hmm.
And if you slip up or make a mistake, he's capitalizing off the rip.
He gonna capitalize. He listen in that corner good too.
Yeah, he do.
He listen good.
Oh, we ain't stopped me yet. We might go over, coach. Don't get mad at me, but we ain't had these two together in a long time.
What's up, y'all?
I said, oh, look at coach. Okay, with the Damari Filson on. Okay.
Hey, yo. I ain't got my hoodie on.
Okay, Damari Filson. Shout out to you, Damari.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Coach Calvin?
What's up, Coach?
What's going on? I felt asleep on a Gary Russell fight, man. That's how much I didn't want to watch it.
That's what I was just telling Coach Kenny and Coach Squeeze.
Man, his left arm went out in the 4th round, Calvin.
His left arm went out?
Yeah.
He already told me he had a lot of injuries before the fight even started.
Yeah, then that's what the injury was, his shoulder. Now, a lot of people think he wanted to fight with one hand, but I had him slightly behind.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is,
From round one to me, he ain't look like himself.
Before the arm went out.
From round one to me.
Turn the TV off, Coach. Put it on mute.
I just did.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, he ain't look like Gary from round one.
Yeah, before the
show. I mean, all that plays a fact. His father wasn't there, He
was outside the ring. He was outside the ring sitting in the chair.
No, but you missed the point in camp. He said he missed a lot of time in the camp and whatnot. That it does plays a factor of fighters and whatnot.
4 guys jumped me for a pair of tennis shoes one time. My father wasn't there. I came home with one of the motherfucking shoes, though. They got the other one.
Now, Kenny, see, one thing I know, people don't reveal what goes on in camp.
Yeah.
And from history, from history, I see that when certain things and certain comfort zones are not there, a fighter might not react or respond a certain way.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You
true.
know.
That's true.
Yeah. So I give him the benefit of the doubt. But looking at that guy that they was fighting, the heads that be are on another avenue of trying to get certain fighters and whatnot, because that was one of Manny Pacquiao fighters, and they got a lot of Philippine fighters that's coming out. So y'all got to pay attention to the science behind it, what they're doing on that upper level. You're gonna start seeing a lot of Filipino fighters making moves. And
Senior, you gonna have to close the show out, man. I gotta go get my granddaughter. That was my daughter on the phone.
No problem. I got the Swami and Coach Calvin.
All right, y'all. Peace, Coach Calvin. Be safe, man, out there. Have a safe and blessed weekend.
All right. Hey, Squeeze, don't forget peace and what?
Peace and hair grease.
Now you can close out.
He had that backwards hat on because it wasn't Timberland.
Kitty, you ain't right.
What's up, Coach? What we got going on?
The amateurs going on. That's what's coming up. They're on their way to the Silver Gloves.
Kansas City, right?
Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri. So I'm looking forward to that.
7 fighters.
7 fighters. See who's going to be that next national champion that come out of Upton,
Who up next?
Hey, but you know who I'm excited about?
What you got?
Rodney.
Man,
we got kid Rodney.
Mm-hmm.
It took him 3 years to get to this level. I want to say, I always said, if he make it to the Nationals, something big gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to him.
He ain't got no reverse, man.
So how I feel being back with the amateurs, Coach?
No, I always feel good. You always got to make sure you keep the look at the up and coming talent. If you don't do that and only worry about all of them that's already there doing their thing, their career is already set in stone. It's just them doing what they supposed to do. But who's next? Who's next that you want to look at when you getting older?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to make that move? Because they looking at them trying to get to where they at.
Mm-hmm.
I got a fat boy in here. I need to get back in there, Coach.
No, he about to get on. I think you should bring him in while we in town. You know what I'm saying? While we stable right now.
Oh, just let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, because I got to start working with him because it's getting close to that when he going to start his run.
He told me the other day, Dad, I would knock somebody out.
Hey, he's serious. Looking at him and watching him and stuff, he growing up, man. He's definitely growing up. I know he's gonna be a heavyweight. I can see that thing.
He came woke me up this morning. Hey, Dad, what you doing? You playing games? I already did my push-ups and crunches. Come get your ad work in.
See, he on a different story, man. That's why I love that little Ilka.
He's strong as an ox too.
Yeah, he's strong.
Wait.
I can't wait. What's up, Kenny?
Hey,
no. Can't see you.
Wait. Hi, Coach Calvin.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, wait, they can't see me.
Wait.
What's up, girl? You been working out?
Yeah, quit. My birthday was Friday, so she been partying.
Hey, look, it went to you been working out. She said, you ain't hear Coach Calvin no more.
Yeah, her birthday was Friday, so she been partying all weekend.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Not Friday.
Thursday. Thursday. My bad, Thursday. I was there.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I can't think of anything. I ain't got nothing hot off the press right now. And when Kenny, the people called me this morning.
For real?
Yeah. They gave me their schedule when we can make that trip down. That's all.
Just let me know, man.
I told you, man. Another level, something in the mix.
Okay. Sound good, Coach.
I'm ready. Let me know.
So, all right.
Say, Coach. So you March Tank next fight date?
That's been written,
Rolly in March.
Yeah, Rolly in March. Everybody want to see that. I can't wait to see it.
Hey,
now they was in the papers talk. They was in the on the blogs talking about Tank called out Floyd Because he won Lomachenko.
No. He's reason why because he trying to fight them big mega fights now. He ready and he said it 2022. But I think they want to make sure they close that Rolly situation out because a lot of Showtime. See, a lot of things happened before that fight fell out. So that gotta happen because the money was spent into that fight already.
Okay.
You know, but it could change. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody can come past and they say we're gonna do A, B, C, D. That's what I be saying to people. Be saying like you said, Tank a slow starter. No, it's a strategy that we had. You know what I'm saying? What we are doing. Tank always start off at the pace that he normally start off at. You know what I'm saying? And that's just basic. Um, People don't understand about everybody. Oh, he ain't fight nobody. Go check all the great fighters and look at who they fought before they got where they at. You know?
Yeah, but yeah, and still like Tank was snatching O's from people though. He was fighting undefeateds too.
Excuse me, I know that, and you know that.
Oh, okay.
But the people that pose it, in the words of Roger Mayweather, may God bless his soul, they don't know shit about what? Boxing.
Yeah.
So
Tank beat the motherfuckers that's talking shit, can't even beat them.
and then Tank did things that some of the guys that's in his weight class is not even doing. So they don't give him his props. That's why I sit there and say, man, I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired about hearing about the that pound for pound list. None of that stuff don't mean nothing at the end of the day, you know?
That's
correct.
Yeah. Like when I look at the situation with Gary Russell, great fighter. He was the longest reigning champion. Why? He only fought once a year. You get it? So I don't even get to that, man. I respect all them guys that's with their craft out there fighting, out there getting it, because you got to remember, man, before the fight even happened, it's a lot of work before you get to the fight. I was watching DeMar Nicholson train. He just left us and went back and trained again.
I heard a fighter say yesterday he either run twice a day, train once, or he train once and run twice. That's some deep shit.
Yeah.
Fighters need to listen to that. That's what makes champions. You know what I mean?
No, that's real talk though. That's real talk.
Either or.
Yeah. That means you always in fight mode. You're always in fight mode or train mode. You're in train mode. So when that call do come, if you look at most fighters, I always make this statement. I make this statement all the time. It's a billion fighters out there, but only a few names are mentioned. You get the saying?
Right.
And when you get that phone call of an opportunity for a mega guy that name is mentioned and you knock him off, guess what happens? You're in.
You gotta be in the gym though when that phone call comes.
Yeah.
Hey, coach, speaking of being in the gym, we seen you in the gym too. Who you getting ready for? The coaches brawl for it all?
Nah, not the coaches brawl for
any coaches or trainers out there want to see Coach Calvin in the gym? He ready for that phone call?
We know who.
We already know who we trying to fight.
Okay.
Somebody tagged him yesterday too.
We already know who we trying to fight.
You gotta drop that name, Coach Kenny.
Huh?
You gotta drop that name, Coach Kenny. It's the Rize podcast. You gotta hear here first.
Hey, but y'all gotta wait till that first fight is over so we can get that second fight.
We'll talk.
They already got a contract already in the mix right now. You know what I'm saying? So the eyebrow did go up and like, yo, that wouldn't be a bad fight.
Okay.
Somebody tagged him too yesterday, Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody tagged him in it.
See, so it's coming.
Okay.
I can give you a hint. They always calling my little man out all the time.
That's why we calling his ass out.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yeah. He like picking on non-fighters.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm giving you hints.
I said let's go.
Yeah. He like picking on non-fighters.
I heard you.
He like picking on non-boxing fighters.
Okay.
You know, so I said, they say, well, I give him a shot. Then maybe he'll fight a real fighter.
Okay.
But he about to fight a real fighter.
Yeah.
Let me know when that ink dry.
Yeah. He about that stuff. We're trying to get the paper so we can put the make the ink dry.
Okay. I just want to be a commentator.
Oh, you will. You know I got you. I'm gonna let you follow my whole camp.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you follow my whole camp. I can't wait.
Let's go. Like Coach Kenny said, you put that jab out there.
Yeah. Oh man, sucks, man. Kenny trained me for how many fights, Kenny?
Man, I think I
Hey, my first fight, he had me spelling heavyweights.
Mm.
I said, what the fuck wrong with you, man?
Yeah. He had me spelling heavyweights, man. I was weighing like 170.
You was fighting.
Spawn real heavyweights.
Fighting.
Real heavyweights. They cracking me and everything.
You was fighting at 54, but walk
Yeah, I
around.
was fighting at 54.
Dang. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
That
Yeah,
shit.
so I'm getting in the gym trying to get it right, trying to get the timing right.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know?
That shit paid off too.
Yeah. So I sit there and say I'm gonna give it one hard run. Whatever happens, happens.
Let the
But I'm
people know your record, coach. What's your record, coach?
undefeated.
That's you know, you got to lose that plan, right?
Undefeated.
Okay.
And then I try to stay in shape for Tank and Truck because if I'm out of shape, they ain't gonna perform right.
Right.
People don't understand that. If you watch my man from Earl Spence coach, he work out too. Gotta stay in shape.
James. I like James, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
I
man.
always see you working with your fighters, like working out with your fighters.
Yeah, I do that because I want to stay in shape because sometimes I feel I don't give them more if I'm out of shape. So I have to stay in shape too. So when I'm working with them, I can keep up with them. You know, I noticed that with Truck. When I was working with Truck, I was getting winded a little bit. You know, I was getting winded a little bit. And I said, no, I got to tighten it up. But I got to remember too, I'm getting up there in age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chris Trucker said one time you hit him so hard he thought his eyeball was gonna fall out.
Yeah, I crack like that. I crack like that. I got some crack. I got some bodies.
Okay.
I got some bodies.
Okay.
Shucks, I cracked the dude so hard, my hand's still hurting from that.
God.
That was a different kind of fight, though. I
My shit still hurting from that.
had to break that one up. God, I'm crazy as shit.
I don't play. You running your mouth, man. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go. Mr. Will, the best to do it, yo. Mr. Will said, I give you one round. He'll steal you in a minute. When I hear him fussing, I get over there quick. I said, Mr. Will about to steal him, yo.
As soon as you get in reach, he gonna knock the shit out
Yeah, he gonna swing. That's my old head, Mr. Will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He look like he still got some go in him.
Yeah, Mr. Will, that's my dude. That's
you.
my dude.
Any questions online?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I ain't get to get to them. Let me go back to the top.
That's good.
K Fisher said Malik King Warren can step up versus King Tut at 130 and beat him easy. I love that fight.
He can.
Okay.
He can. That'd be a good fight. Malik could beat him too. If you know, he do things right, he'll beat him.
Amir Liggins said, would you rather see Tank versus Rolly or Tank versus Loma next?
I prefer Roman. I'd better take that fight.
Lemon
Loma?
Chico.
Yeah.
Lemon Chico.
Yeah, Lemon Chico.
Does Barrios has a chance to get Thurman? I think Barrios get Thurman easy.
Man, I'm glad he brought that fight up. That's a very interesting fight. I'm gonna tell you something. If Thurman loses that fight, Barrios' career gonna go through the ceiling.
He gonna win.
I don't know. Reason why I'm looking at business and I'm looking at Thurman, how he looking at everything, because he got a bigger name than Barrios, and that's why they're making that fight, because Barrios is younger than Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But looking at that elite squad of Boots, Spence, Crawford, Ugos, you know what I'm saying? He ain't on that class, but Thurman got a chance that can rumble with them. You know what I'm saying? See, once my main man retire,
Porter.
Sean Porter retired. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the big fours that stepped out. You know what I'm saying? So now you got Boots, but he got to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody keep like not giving him that big name fight. That's the only thing I'm waiting for him to give me a big name, a name fighter right now for him, so I can see how he look.
Get the number one spot that he on.
No, that's all he need is that one name guy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be Spencer or Crawford right now. It just got to be somebody that was named. And I think that's what's going to happen when Thurman beats what's his name? Yeah, when he beat him, I think Thurman and Boots is going to wind up fighting.
Thurman ain't beating that boy.
I don't got Thurman beating Barrios.
Yo, okay. You see, you don't look at. I'm looking at the business side.
Hey,
Get what I'm saying?
Hey, Calvin, I called Tank 2 hours before the fight last night, and I bet his ass he went for Russell, and I went for the other dude before the fight.
So you gonna take me out to dinner? Then you got some extra money.
That's what I said. Like your Coach Kenny.
You just told on yourself.
All that money gonna be gone by the time you get finished.
Be back now, shit.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying, and it makes sense. It makes dollar sense. If Thurman beat him, he getting back on, and again, Barrios' first time moving up to 147.
Thurman been laid off. He got married. He eating different.
Listen, that's why it's a good fight. Nobody know who gonna win. Both of them need to fight.
I like
both
Barrios.
of them really need to fight. But I'm telling you, if what's his name win, his career gonna go through the ceiling. So he gonna start making that mega money. Now his name come mentioned in that fight. So this is his step up. Thurman been out for what 2 years. He's the old Doug. He's the old Doug that was in that talk at first. You understand? He only came out of that talk is because he took a long time off. You get what I'm saying?
He had an injury.
Yeah, I mean everybody have an injury, man. But you know, if you can fight certain people in that injury,
he got an injury and he got married. He eating different. Shit ain't gonna be the same, and he older.
Yeah, and that's why it's a good fight for Barrios. But if Thurman win that fight, he's in the talk again of fighting a young guy.
Barrios don't tear that ass up.
I like Barrios.
That's why everybody gonna be turning in to see what happened. But I'm telling you, the plan is for Thurman to fight Boots. Y'all heard it from me first.
All right, that's the plan. But Thurman gotta do his part, and I don't think he's gonna be able to pull his part against Barrios.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Boots will tear the fur off Thurman ass, boy.
But that's what I just say. Boots need a name. Who's the biggest name out there other than them guys that's already the elite guys?
Thurman got a big hurdle to get over.
Huh?
Thurman got a big hurdle to get over.
Y'all making it seem like what's his name ain't knocking everybody out like that when he got that punch the Joker's going to sleep.
Who?
Barrios.
He gonna beat Thurman.
You get what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you something too. Barrios gonna have a different style of fighting there since fighting Tank.
He might have a punch at 47 too.
He probably would. That's a good case. But again, that's why it makes a good matchup.
Amir Lincoln said Coach Kenny is one of the best coaches in the game, can easily be a head trainer. I agree with that, but I think y'all a duo. I think like both of y'all are a duo. Y'all come 1-1. Like both of y'all work good with each other.
Everybody don't understand the science. He is a head trainer.
I was gonna say, got a fighter and working with a fighter 1-on-1. I'm the head trainer at the moment. That's how I look at it. Calvin the head.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Sometimes I'm the head, sometimes Kenny the head. We switch up.
I appreciate you though, man.
That's why I think y'all 1-1. Like y'all a team. Like there's no way around that.
Walk in the gym, you don't know who the hell the head trainer is.
Yeah, that's always been like that. Sometimes I'll be in the gym. They only know I'm the head trainer.
You know, and let me say this, man. My position in the corner, I want that position because certain things I want done, and I want to make sure I do it while the fighter's in the corner. I watched the fight last night. The boy that got knocked out by Matias.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a fucked up corner, man. They ain't cooling man down. They ain't put no ice on his head. Oh my God, you gotta go back and look at it, man. And then
if you watch some corners can make your fighter and break your fighter.
That's why I like to work the corner to make sure
everybody plays a role in the corner.
And we already said that Coach Kenny one of the best cutmen in the business.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know I got over 20 years, 25, 30 years cut experience. Don't say that.
Yeah, we try to do what we do. You have to say like a lot of things that Kenny does is a lot of stuff behind the scene that makes me do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say y'all 1-1 because I hear you talk and we be like, man, you might say, well, Kenny watched 30 hours of film, and he came told me this, and I looked at that part specifically, and I was like, oh, we gotta do this because you know what I mean. Yeah,
Everybody don't understand that.
Even when I watch y'all with the amateurs, you'll be coaching. Coach Kenny be like, "Come here real quick." Blah, 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 blah. Then you go back, and you know what I mean. You see the effectiveness.
So people don't understand that, and then again, we are assigned to certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just don't understand. Tank and Truck just been with me the longest. You know what I'm saying? I started them from scratch. You with me? So they just happened to make it. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of other fighters that had the same opportunity. We took what? Kenny took Black Ice, what?
Black Ice?
Yeah, what was his ranking before he stopped boxing?
Corey Cummins. Oh, Corey Cummins.
He was number 10 by the WBO.
You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of fighters that we had to take this journey to get where we at, but a lot of them just didn't get past the opportunity that was put in front of them. And I was just sitting up here talking, and I sit there and look at our roster. You know what I'm saying? If you look at, we had a whole bunch of wins. You know what I'm saying? Every fighter we win that we worked with that won. I had one fighter that I had just got that I thought I had a bad loss, but it was his fault because he wasn't coming to the gym. And now and the kid, and I said, man, I shouldn't have went to that fight. Mama kept saying, Kenny, I shouldn't have went to that fight because I knew he was going to lose because he wasn't putting the work in the gym. So that lesson, that was a lesson for me. I'm not going to no fight if I know you ain't working in the gym.
No,
I'm gonna say no right in the middle of whatever. I know you're not working. I ain't going.
Okay, ain't no point in wasting time.
No, because when a fighter loses, the coach get the blame.
Yeah, that's why I say it's important when they showing these fights on TV. Let me know what the corner's saying to that fighter so I can tell who's really at fault.
Right, they videotape themselves road working for like 15 seconds. They cut their phone off, they cut their run short and go back home. And you think they're running. That's why
he telling the truth.
I like to stand over my fight. I go get it. I want to see you run. Don't come to the gym and say, I wouldn't run in 5 miles. Fuck that. I want to see it.
And see, I'm different. When Kenny will go, watch. When you tell me something, I'm going to push your ass in the gym and I'm going to see like, no, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
You know when the fighter made some adjustments and stepped up. Because again, I can look at an amateur, like I told an amateur to do something, and he did it. He came back a week after that. You can see the difference. One thing about that square box, it doesn't lie.
Okay.
It doesn't lie. And then when a fighter is better than you, he just better than you. You can watch a fighter and tell like, yo, this motherfucker, he's it.
Yeah.
Kenny just starting to look at certain youngins that I kept telling, yo, that kid gonna do it. That he said, yo, that kid. I said, Kenny, I already said that. I already see it. But again, you can have a kid that's like that. It's just life situations
that make them fall short.
And we had seen that over the years. Kid got mad talent, going to be that one. But because of life situations, he falls short.
And sometimes I see some selfish adults, man.
Yeah, we seeing situations that a kid got a chance to be the best that he can in this game, and they having problems at home between the mama and the papa. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a kid that Tank sparred, didn't even know that he was in his camp growing up with him since he was a baby. He said, yo, where the fuck this kid come from? I said, man, he been with you since he was a baby. I said, yo, why he ain't fighting? Good question.
Damn.
Man, we seeing so much stuff with this boxing stuff, man. It's like, so I don't get all pumped up with an individual until he get the opportunity and they make it through the opportunities that's been set in front of him.
Okay. Larry Collins said Tank will dog walk anyone they put in front of him. Rolly scared ass ain't ready. LOL. Just like Tank knocks him out in the ring, y'all keep knocking out all these other fake podcasts.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah. Yeah, Tank this year, I think Tank is really frustrated. Like he just want to fight all the big fights. He's getting to a point like I don't care. I'm old school. I'm from the mud, and that's what it is. I said, fight. A loss don't determine you. It's just a fight. People want to see great fights, so they give us something to talk about. That's what coaches learn from. They go back and look at old fights and say, "This is yo, that was a good fight right there." You know, like I say that all the time. What's that? Rigadon, one of the best boxers that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Don't fight a lot. Why? He's not exciting.
That's what we were just saying about Ryan Garcia. He making $2 million off of YouTube. He ain't really pressed about getting back in the ring.
Man,
No, but see, check this out. Everybody didn't understand how he got signed. He got signed because of YouTube, his followings. When you look at a promoter is not going to invest that money in you if you can't put asses in the seat.
Real talk.
Get it? That's real talk. But if you can put asses in the seat, oh yeah, I'm getting behind you.
Yeah, well,
full house.
Well, Tevin Farmer ready to get over top of him because Tevin Farmer gonna drop his ass.
Oh, they gonna fight Tevin Farmer with him?
They said Ryan Garcia versus Tevin Farmer in April.
Okay, that's a good one. But how many times we heard that he was supposed to fight Fortuno and didn't even take that fight?
That's why Pitbull ain't take the fight. They wanted a clause in there said if he back out this fight, we still want our bread.
Right, you had to, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you even going to fight, and that's why I respect the fighters that fighting all the time, win, lose, or draws, because they are fighters. They like the same way they say styles make fights, fights make fights.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the first fight of that Gary Russell and the African guy. I think he flew like 24 hours to get here to the United States.
Yeah.
And he came in, and the referee, it wasn't his fault. He was just in the wrong position when he threw the jab and dropped him. You know what I'm saying? They said it wasn't a drop, but it was.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a good, and it might have, with that drop, it might have swayed the judges to give the fight to the African.
But you know what?
But I'm glad they drew it though, so I was good with that.
They played the replay 3 times, and the ref looked.
Oh, you see that? It's a good friend of mine. The referee, good friend of mine, man. I said this, I don't know how, but to tell you the truth, Kenny, he couldn't see it because he didn't see when he threw the jab because he was looking at what's his name to throw the hook, and when what's his name threw the hook.
The replay on the big screen. They showed it.
No, I agree with you, but he didn't want to look bad. He kept persistent not to look bad.
At first, that made him look first.
Hey, I forgot the commentator. The commentator kept saying to him, "You didn't see that?" He said, "We both gonna agree and disagree."
Coming at him 3D.
Yeah, I seen that. He showed it to him 3 times. That's true.
Nino Brown said Loma will get him more respect for the boxing casuals. But Rolly versus Tank, one of the biggest fights in boxing behind Bud and Spence and Canelo and Benavidez. Amir Lincoln said Matias is dangerous for Tank. That's a war. Tank a little small. Free Smoke Box said when Barrio stops Thurman with the body shot, remember I said it. Tank's resume will look much better.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna be. Damn.
I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all that fight is based on both of them. Both of them. That fight between both of them is gonna step each one of them their career up to what it's going to be.
Amir Lincoln said, shout out to Fun. He traveling, putting in that work too.
Yeah, Fun, but that's another beast.
Yeah, heavy hitter.
That's an animal right there.
Yeah.
I remember he was in that ring fighting that grown man. That man said, what I'm going to do with him? He a kid. He said, all right, he don't hit like one. Fun hit that old man.
Fun put them hammers on him.
Yeah,
that man took them gloves out, got out the ring.
Yeah, so when you really look at it, man, we got some good kids that we developing, man, that, that got a chance to actually make some serious noise. It's just which ones is going to hold fast through the life situations.
Yeah.
Chris Trucker said experience developed with wisdom.
Yeah.
They grow older, man. They go through so much shit. You know? Adversity, boy.
Yeah, man. I'm just blessed to run with all the fighters and kids that we work with to make it to this point in our life and whatnot. Like we only got 2 kids that's actually still on deck that's in that life, and that's Truck and Tank. You know, we work with some other kids that still have opportunities and whatnot. Just waiting to see how it unfold. You know, sometimes it takes 5 years for a kid to get to their level. You know, and then sometimes it can take 3 years.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Boxing,
JJ.
Boxing MMA said, "What's up, Rize Podcast? How y'all doing? Fan from
All right,
Nigeria. Shout out to Boxing MMA. He tuned in every week, all the way from Nigeria.
yo, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
DSV Company. I done missed a couple weeks. What's going on, fellas? What's up, DSV?
I don't know. We getting ready. That's all.
Afternoon Sports Slay. Happy Sunday, Rise Podcast. Coach Squeeze, singing, and Coach Kenny. Amir Lincoln said last night Tank would have knocked him out. Tank starts slow, but as usual, probably will figure him out and stop him. But Matias breaks you down. Tank does not start slow. I'm not gonna keep saying he does not start slow. I watched this guy. If you come forward fast, he gonna give you whatever you looking for.
Well, so I can't give up our secrets. You know what I'm saying? We analyzing.
That's why I call him a computer in the ring. I call him a computer in the ring.
We analyzing.
That's what I call him. So I don't look at that as being a slow start.
No, he's starting at the pace that we supposed to be at. You know, he good.
I call him a computer.
He good. He registering. He putting the data in the computer.
Everything.
He setting it up. You know, he setting it up. He comes back to the corner, talks to us like, okay, you recognize us. All right, then we go to work.
Just like if you look at that Leo Santa Cruz fight, pay attention to when he really set that uppercut up. It wasn't in the 6th round.
No, he was dialing in it a long time ago.
You gotta pay attention. He man, that motherfucker a computer in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything, man. I just like to join in with y'all. I had you because my man Kenny was here. He always be here.
No, I appreciate you. I was trying to see whatever comments.
What's for dinner tonight, yo? You won the bet. What's for dinner tonight? You got some extra dollars.
Coach, you on mute. Can't hear you, Coach Kenny.
He driving drunk, yo.
Coach Kenny, I can't hear you. No, you gotta try again. Come out and come back in. Coach Kenny. Coach Cal. Let me see.
I'm still here. Here you go.
You on that, Coach? Can't hear him. Hello?
Can't hear him. Do he got his phone on mute?
He got something on mute. I don't know. I'm gonna take him all the way out and see if he come back in. He might come back in. Yeah, but Coach, I appreciate you joining us. I was trying to go through the comments and get a couple more comments in.
Got some?
DSV said Boots got an IBF eliminator next.
Okay, that's good. That's putting them in, getting them notice in another ranking body of sanction. That's good.
Amir Liggins said she thinks Virgil Ortiz has the best chance to beat Boots. I don't know.
Kenny.
Can y'all hear me?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Run that question back to Kenny.
Amir Liggins said she thinks Virgil Ortiz has the best chance to beat Boots.
Nah.
I think Boots a problem for real.
Man.
Yo, he's different, man. He is different, yo.
Listen.
And let me tell you something about Boots. Boots ain't really step his full throttle up right now because he ain't been in front of nobody to really make him have to work.
Wait a minute. The ones that they thought had to make him work, he just made it look easy.
Made it look easy. That's what I'm saying.
The kid the one that retired, Lamar Peterson, was supposed to make Boots work. Boots cripped his ass like shit. It wasn't nothing but a cakewalk.
They scared of Boots.
Yo, man, when you get Floyd start talking about Boots, yo, that's major.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Boots, as soon as you get that #1 spot, shit, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
DSV Company said Virgil gets knocked out versus Boots. I agree. Virgil Ortiz is a good fit for Canelo team. They need to drop Ryan for Virgil.
Mm.
I agree.
I agree. Yep, that's 100% right.
Jeffrey Hurd said Hagler took them to court to get them to stop skipping. When you and Coach Squeeze was talking about Coach Kenny?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he took them to court. That's what Jeffrey Hurd said.
Wow. I didn't know that. How I missed that? Dang. That's good. Shit, maybe these fighters today need to do that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody in the comments saying they need to see Tank versus Loma.
No, Tank asking for that fight. He think it's time now.
Jeffrey Hurd said Garcia need his father out of his corner.
Mm-hmm.
Amir Liggins said she rocking with Erickson Lubin.
Against who?
Erickson a good fighter.
Against who?
That Dominican almost got his ass in Atlanta, Coach.
Yeah, he's still a good fighter, man. You know, I don't know what it is. I think that loss with what's his name, Charlo, right? Like, you know how when you mess with something inside of the card, it ain't running the way it was at first. You know.
Good kid.
Jeffrey Hurd said, "Who is Truck's promoter?"
He don't have no promoter.
Okay. Jeffrey Hurd said, "Y'all remember syrup only sandwiches and mustard and pepper sandwiches?" Coach Kenny.
Remember the cheese that don't melt? I remember all that shit.
DSV company said Tank versus Haney in Atlanta at the Falcon Stadium. I like Tank and Haney in Vegas.
Me too.
I like
see, Haney didn't even sell out his own.
That's why I like Tank and Haney in Vegas, so Tank can show Haney how to sell out Vegas.
Yeah,
right.
That's
true.
Come
on, Coach.
No, that's true.
The whole Baltimore and Atlanta will be in Vegas.
I can't wait to Tank fighting in Vegas too, because that's like my big dream to see us fighting in the MGM. You know.
Can you imagine Vegas? It's gonna be a Baltimore Atlanta takeover in Vegas, man. Tank.
No, I already know that. Like when Tank, you know what really told me that Tank is really a star. He filled up the Staples Center.
Yeah. Wall to wall.
And not even with a guy that everybody wanted to see.
Wall to wall.
So imagine you get a guy that everybody want to see Tank fight against. Whoa.
Tank and Haney and MGM. You heard it here from me.
Yeah.
That'd be a mega fight.
Right.
I know he was a star when I seen grown men packing this shit up when he hit him when he was a kid. 16 years old, 15 years old, fucking up.
Hey, Coach, before you got online, we was talking about something. How you feel about Tank versus Kambosos in Australia?
I don't want to go out of overseas with Tank.
Why is that?
Because a lot of crazy stuff happened over there. You don't get what you supposed to get when you're in them situations, and I already experienced that already. And everybody don't even talk about that. As soon as we won the title, we had to go overseas, out the country, to defend the title. Get what I'm saying? And it was a crazy experience. But Youngin, he act like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was very hostile when we was there. It was definitely hostile.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, you know, people that haven't been in that situation don't understand what a team go through when they are out of the country. And you know who best explained it to me, man? And I know why he didn't try to go to the Olympics. Truck. He went to overseas plenty of time in the amateur, man. He said, man, they really hate USA.
Hold up. Tell you what happened behind the scene with the Lehman Walsh fight overseas. People didn't see, Calvin. We had on TNT shirts, the money team. So
right.
They went and got some shirts made saying TWT. And in the press conference, one of them hollered the white team.
Oh, shit.
Freud shot down, said, we ain't doing that here.
Yeah.
People ain't that part. They ain't put that on the internet.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, I don't want to see that fight in Australia.
No, I to be honest, I wouldn't. It's not the fight itself. I wouldn't want to go over there. And then they got certain rules that's over there would make it real stringent before I could even get over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And they was throwing shit at us, man.
See, people ain't know nothing about that. that was my experience out of the country. That we really had to go out of the country, man, and defend against ourselves. Now, don't get me wrong, we had some people over there that love us, but man, when we walked out in that arena that night, and I think what really calmed it down when Tank had on the Michael Jackson uniform.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When Tank walked out there, it like, but at the sense, man, it was hostile, man. It was definitely hostile when we walked out there.
I don't think they was throwing at us because when I look back and look at the video, Floyd had a hoodie on walking out there. He didn't tell us. I'm gonna ask for say, why you put that hoodie on, man? Why you didn't tell us to put a hoodie on?
Hey, try to get out of there.
They was throwing shoulders and every goddamn thing.
Yeah, they was, yo. Shit, they was humming them joints, man. But at the end of the fight, they was cool,
Yeah, there was a lot of good people over there.
There was some good people over there. It was some definitely good people over there, but it was hostile, man. Being in a situation that you never been in before overseas,
Mm-hmm.
man.
You gotta be ready to die if something break out,
Yeah, that's just real talk.
Ain't no second guessing. You gotta ride or die with your team.
Well, you already messed up if you second guessed anyway.
Yeah.
You already
gotta ride or die with your team, man.
You gotta be ready to lose it. They ain't no second guessing.
All you gotta do is repent real quick and just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Amir Liggins said Tank don't throw a lot of punches. He don't waste punches either.
Nah.
He don't throw it unless he's 99.9%.
And that's why his knockout ratio is 99.9%.
Mm-hmm. He gonna land them motherfuckers.
And then I think them fights, and see, everybody don't understand. Tank is different, man. When he fight the fights that he want to fight against the guys that he don't like, it's gonna be ugly.
Because it's levels of Tank.
Yeah.
Mad and pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
And you can see him go through them levels in the fight, but if he already come into a fight, pissed the fuck off, you got a problem.
You got a problem.
Yeah. That's the sparring session. He'll carry you, but you talk shit in the sparring session. You ain't going like that. You know what happened out there, Cal?
I already know, man.
Y'all keep throwing little hints out there, okay?
No, because we try to stick to the game. Whatever happened in Spawn stays in Spawn, But man, we seen some stuff, man. We seen some stuff, man. Like shit.
See, I already know, like Tank, a person you can't really talk shit to because he like to fight already.
He'll work with anybody,
So when you do shit to him and make him mad, like that just
don't come out there first round. I'm trying to get him up out of there.
This for me watching him fight, like in fights. This not for me like knowing him over the years. This for me watching him in fights.
Mm-hmm.
You see what he coming with now. If you come in there thinking you going, nah, it's gonna be a wrap early.
Yeah. Hey, wait, I can box you too, but you get in there and try to get slick, Chuck gonna beat the shit out you, man.
Oh man, yo, I can't give you up that secret either. When you actually know your guys, man. You ever say Chuck is, he's like leaving out his baby stage, going into his manhood stage. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he's starting to see and understand, like, yo, this shit is serious.
If I get on the Chuck skin, anything in front of him.
Yeah, Kenny, that's what he did. See, we do different stuff. You know what I'm saying? To make our fighters work for it.
That's why you got the heavyweight drop, Coach Kenny. yeah. Truck was mad as shit that day.
Oh man, I ain't gonna put that up. Truck dropped the heavyweight too. Shit.
Yeah. Chuck can sit right there and tell us, man, stop telling me to do this to somebody because y'all know what's gonna happen. And we'll still push them buttons and we'll see what happens. We say, we know you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Steal Your Chin said, when we gonna see Truck in the ring? And is it possible we can get a Truck on a Tank undercard?
You know something? That'll be a good one. Stay tuned to that real soon.
I was going to say, Calvin Dirt said, Kenny got that boy fucked up. They be tripping, bro.
Amir
Hey,
Liggins
that's a
said.
good one.
Amir Liggins said, when is Stacey Salby coming back?
Soon. He'll be back soon. Everything's looking good.
Okay. She also asked. Amir Liggins also asked, how Russ doing? We
Russ
gotta get
always
Russ
doing
on the
good.
podcast.
He doing. We're gonna bring him on because he be chilling. We're gonna bring him on the podcast. That's a good one. Yeah, we need to bring Russ on.
For sure.
But a B said facts. Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin's like the water and the wet inseparable. If it ain't broken, don't fuck with it.
Don't fuck with it.
We had a conversation about that last night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't understand the dynamics of us too, how we work. You know what I'm saying? We work as one. You know, you never
Right.
seen that at this day and time that you got just one coach. It's really we one together.
That's it.
That's because you rarely see the bonds. It don't matter. It don't matter who got what, long as we both going the same way.
That's it.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
people, but people around us that really understand us, you know, they understand how I am. They understand how Kenny is. You know,
The chemistry, man. All I can say, every fighter that we work with can fight.
Yeah.
Every one of them. And when something go wrong, it's not us. You know, people blame us, but it ain't us. The fighter know what went wrong.
Yeah, if they be knowing what's going on and whatnot, like what went wrong, what happened.
Yeah, I think from the outside, like just listen to y'all talk amongst each other, you can tell like it's no. I'm worried about if he get more or it. No, it's we trying to go the same way. This is the direction we both try and go.
A lot of people die because of somebody got more than somebody. Fuck that. We can break bread, man. Y'all can walk away. We break $1 million. Y'all give me 150 grand. I ain't fighting over that shit. Okay, I'm just putting that number out there.
Okay,
but listen, let me explain something to y'all. And it's not everybody's business. Everybody don't understand my sacrifice of what I did with these kids before time, but Kenny does. He been with me. Kenny knows. I tell Kenny a million times, yo, write a book. It'll be the bestseller. You know what I'm saying? Because if I write it, it's the way how I seen it. But when you got somebody on the outside looking in, write it. You know what I'm saying? They give you their expected how they seen how everything unfolds.
Don't know everything. They don't know everything. They just telling you what they think.
Valentine said Boots will tear the fur off of Thurman.
Oh yeah, we know that, but let's look at Barrios. His name will go, his stock will go up if he beat Thurman. You know what I'm saying? That fight for Barrios, it's a do or die situation.
He coming off of 2 losses back to back. Why do I feel like he coming off of 2 losses? I know he lost to Tank.
No, it's because that other fight when he fought against that Russian was real close, to tell you the truth.
Okay, that's what it is then.
That's what it was. Huh?
I think it's do or die for Thurman. He's 33 years old.
No, it is. I just said that. But when you look at the business, who bring the most name to the table?
I don't know, Barrios. His shit went up.
It went up because of Tank. So now he really got to show, is he that guy? And he's stepping up in a 147 weight class. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like Barrios in that fight, Coach.
Hell yeah.
Well, I like both of them because I'm looking at on the business side. At the end of the day, it's about the business. You know what I'm saying? They're giving Barrios that opportunity because it's a good young fighter to see where Thurman's still at. You get what I'm saying?
No. I like both fighters. I like both fighters, but the win, I'm leaning towards Barrios.
Me, I'm leaning towards the money.
I understand that, but the physical contact, motherfucker.
Listen, and that's why people going to pay to see that fight. You get it?
Yeah.
Because we sitting up here having a conversation about that particular fight.
And that's going on all over the world. I get you, but that contact.
Like I said again, if Barrios win that fight, who else in them top 4 he gonna beat after that? Who else?
Unpredictable. He trained hard just like everybody else.
Yeah, but I just don't think the skill factor there.
It's okay to think.
So you got Thurman beating Barrios and losing the boots.
Yep, that's how I see it.
I got Barrios beating Thurman, losing the boots.
Okay, we're gonna see. Let's put some money on it.
I don't. Barrios don't got a chance with boots.
Thurman don't got a fucking chance.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
let's see how this unfolds.
All right, well, put dinner on it then, coach.
Let me tell you something. Whenever
Put
you
dinner on it then, coach.
listen,
All right.
you got to fight.
I'm taking Barrios.
You got a fighter named Boots. Yes, better be careful because he's stomping you with. Okay, who you in?
Listen,
Boots?
even one of them who win, get me saying? Even one of them who win, gonna have it bad, to tell you the truth. Because I'm telling you, that's what they set it up to be.
I don't think they put Barrios against Boots.
You don't have a choice, because now his name is being in the mix now. He putting his name in the mix.
They're gonna protect him. I mean,
No,
look
you
at
gotta look at it. Right now, listen to this. Danny Garcia was one of the four horsemen, was one of the horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving up to 47. 54. He's out the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can't mention him in the 47 no more. You only got Ugas, Terrence Crawford, Spence. You know what I'm saying? Now, because Thurman wasn't around, his name was in the mix, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So his name was, so he's saying, okay, we won't let you get back in. You got to beat somebody to make your name relevant, you know? So Barrios was always talking before he fought Tank. I'm going to move up to 47. You know what I'm saying? All right. So he look at Tank, man, fight Tank. Shit, I want that fight. You know? Boom. Lost against Tank. Man, I'm going up to 47. You get what I'm saying? Now
Right.
I'm up to 47. Who you going to fight? What you going? I think Rize is at 47 too, right?
No, he at 40.
At 40. So he gone because Rize was trying to fight him at 40 anyway because it was his belt.
He don't be making weight, so his ass might be going up to 47.
But so when you see it, it's a good fight for Barrios. As far as fighting that name guy, you're gonna get paid anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But again, if he beat Thurman, he's in that mix now. He's in that turning pot with all them top 145. I mean, them 47s, man, at 147 weight class. That have a name. You got a lot of 147s out there that we haven't seen, don't know nothing about. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they can fight. That 147, man, is so deep, man. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Always.
It's always been there. 154, you see how many times that belt changed hands?
Yeah. I already said that 54 deep too.
Right. Shucks. So when you sit back and look at it, at the end of the day, because of the promoters, dollars make sense. We cannot put them fights on if it doesn't get the public to sit there and say, man, that's a good fight to watch. If the public is not talking about the fights.
Let me get a couple more of these comments in. Michael Gardner said Lubin don't have a chin.
God dang.
That Dominican almost got him
Yeah.
in Atlanta. That Dominican almost got him.
Yeah.
Amir Liggins said they're gonna fuck around and Kenny get thrown in Australian jail. We're gonna have to get Biden to pardon him.
No. I'm gonna be again.
I ain't messing with Australia.
I don't like.
They got incidents over there. If it bites you, it kills you.
That's what I'm saying. Like they got they too big over there.
Hold up, they got plants that'll kill you if they fucking scratch you.
Yeah, they be having big ass 30-foot long snakes just popping, falling out the
I ain't
ceiling
going
and
nowhere
shit.
near that spot, man.
Spiders 5 feet big and man.
I'm gonna catch.
I ain't going nowhere near that spot, man. That's where I'm at with this.
My homeboy uncle, he from here, but he's in the Hall of Fame over there, Leapman Leroy.
Hey, they found a man dead in the county Friday, right? He had 200 snakes in the house, 100 venomous and 100 non-venomous. And they talking about they don't know what the cause of death is.
Yeah, one of those snakes got his ass. I seen that.
Oh my God!
He said they was all day taking those snakes out.
They can't figure out the cause. One of them snakes bit his ass. The cause of death is shit.
All right, we got any closing remarks, y'all? We almost up in 2 hours now.
Damn, it's been 2 days. 2 hours.
I mean, Liggins said Coach Calvin, female barber, still getting him right. I'm about to get me a female barber.
Hey, love her to death, man. She does a great job, boy.
You know the crazy thing is, I said I never let a woman cut my hair.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. When she do my hair, man, it's like I see why the women go to the salon. I feel like I'm at a salon, yo, but she making me look good. And then when females say that, "Hey, who cut your shit?" You know what I'm saying? That means they did a great job when somebody else say it.
I don't know. Since I was a kid, I said I never let a woman cut my hair.
Yeah, like I was in camp. I was looking like He-Man. You know what I'm saying? She did me one time. I made me a believer.
That's all it took, huh?
That's all it took.
No, but thank everybody for tuning in. Keep telling a friend and tell a friend, like and subscribe to the Rize podcast.
Yeah,
shout out to our sponsors, GTD, Redesigning Minds, One Mind at a Time, Under Armour, and Box
Raw. Yeah, I love Box Raw, man.
Y'all got?
Top of the week. Enjoy your week.
Yeah, hey, stay focused, stay strong, and stay away from the people that don't have good intentions for you.
It's a lot of people out here with that, man. But
you hear what I say? Stay away from them that don't have
so
good
camouflage,
intentions.
man. It's so camouflage.
Yeah.
No, for some reason, you can sense these things.
Get them out your circle.
It's the ways is changing, man. It's a lot of snakes, man. It's a lot of snakes, man.
Two-headed.
Y'all have a good week, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Blessings, man.